There are chess prodigies all around the world, but let me introduce you to my favorite one. Here's 3-year-old Misha from Russia. And yes, you did hear me right. Misha is 3 years old, and his skills have caught the attention of everyone, and they're going to be put to the test today against Anatoly Karpov, who's actually a 2-time world champion and is about 100 times older than him. Let the game begin. Misha's handshake was so cute though. Misha actually begun the game with a tactical joke, leaving Karpov distracted and laughing. Some may see this as tactical for the 3-year-old. Jokes aside, Misha begins with d4 and Anatoly responds with f6. Misha then plays c4 and Anatoly responds with e6. Now it gets interesting after Misha develops the other knight, because Anatoly plays a pin on the knight with his bishop. Now here Misha plays a bit of a mistake. Rather than attacking the bishop and allowing it to take the knight, stacking the pawns, in this position Misha should have played bishop to d2. However, in his defense, he is 3 years old and he still did recognize and acknowledge the attack of Anatoly. I mean, myself at 3 years old, I wouldn't even know how to use this clock had they put me on the show. Misha is now 6 moves in and has to play with triple pawn stacks. Despite the fact that Misha is only 3 years old, Anatoly knows no mercy and attacks the pawn on c5 with his knight. Misha does not care, however, going ahead and advancing his bishop, developing it, sticking to the golden rule, to which was a mistake because this ultimately does nothing. Anatoly is now in control of the board, either forcing the bishop away or trading for equal value, leaving the choice to Misha. Misha then takes the piece of equal value and allows Karpov's queen to come out. Now keep in mind, the c3 pawn is undefended, and as of now, Karpov's queen can come in and allow a check on the king, also winning a rook. Let's see if we can evaluate Misha's skills and see if he recognizes this attack. Misha moves his knight to d4, blocking the queen from the attack and being safe for now. However, Anatoly's move on b7 also attacked his h1 rook. Despite his opponent being 3 years old, he's really putting the pressure on. Misha then unbelievably goes for the top engine move, to which Anatoly responds with a castle. Misha then throws out another top engine move, and this game is now getting interesting. Anatoly then plays b6, attacking the pawn on c4. Misha then completely disregards the attack and plays the pawn to f4. Anatoly then slides his rook to c8. Misha then took a few minutes off his clock, then finally responded with a castle. Anatoly then takes the pawn that he had for taking with his bishop. Misha then pushes his pawn forward, hoping to take and having an undiscovered attack on the queen, but Anatoly does not allow this, actually creating tempo and attacking the knight in the process of moving his own pawn. Misha then moves his knight out of harm's way. Anatoly responds with d5, and this was the last move of the game. As you can see on Misha's clock, his time has run out, to which he had a hard time understanding when Anatoly tried explaining it to him. However, Misha understood that the game was over, but he did start crying and let his emotions get to him, but that's normal for a 3-year-old. Nonetheless, don't be surprised to hear Misha's name in the near future. I mean, he's only 3 years old and just played against Anatoly Karpov.